Hi guys, it's Allison, and I'm here to tell you about an issue that I've had over the past 10 to 12 years, and has been greatly affected by my consumption of diatomaceous earth. Okay, let me explain this to you, because it was something, you know how certain things happen to you, or you become used to certain things. You don't even know what it is. You just know it's something that happens to you. Again, for the last 10 to 12 years, when the weather starts to change, I would get these at the joint, or I should say at the knuckle of any of my fingers. I would get like a red bump, and the bump would be like itchy, and also it could inflame the entire knuckle where it would be a little bit swollen. This would happen on the knuckles of my toes as well as my hands. About 5 years ago, I decided to do an internet search, and the condition is called chilblains, chilblains. Okay, and it's something that happens to certain people, sometimes people who have circulation problems. And I do have a history of having circulation issues, and we'll talk about that in another episode. But this is something that has happened to me every single season. I'm not going to say season change, but when it goes into winter, I would have this, and it would be like, again, swollen toes, itchy, red bump. Now, I started taking the earth, as you know, in September of 2013, and I didn't experience it at all last year. I thought that I had resolved the issue, but I have to be perfectly honest. And this year, what I noticed about last week or so is that I got a slight itch on one of my toes. At the knuckle, but no bump, no redness, just like you would think maybe it might come on. In addition to that, I also, on this thumb, you could see a slight little bump. I'm gonna get a little closer. A slight little bump at the knuckle. Yeah, that's not a callus. That's the chilblains. And it didn't turn red, oddly enough, and it didn't swell. It was just a slight itch once again, and that's really as far as it went. I told you it's been about a week. It didn't do anything, and the same thing with the toe. It really didn't do anything, which is actually a huge improvement, because I would have these maybe out of the 5 fingers, I might have like 3 of them that would get it all at the same time, and some on the other hands as well. And several toes would be experiencing the issue all at the same time as the weather changes. So, while I am experiencing slight symptoms, it's really small in comparison. And once again, I have to give all credit to the earth. So while it did not resolve the issue, it has helped very greatly. So I just wanted to give you that information, because these are the types of things you don't even think about until after it completely passes, and you look back and you say, hey, that didn't happen this year. So there you go. And I hope that it's helping you more than it's helping me, or just as much, I should say. And I'll talk to you next week. Ciao.